Good morning, guys. I had a phone call, so it kind of broke it up, so I'm just gonna walk around close to the water. Ooh, it is cold out here. Very cold. Isn't this beautiful? Look at the waves. It's awesome. Yes, there's people on the beach. Crazy! This is down on the boardwalk in Ocean City, Maryland. There's the hotel that I'm in. I'm on that side. It is cold. Isn't this beautiful? Freezing my little tuckus off. But it's well worth it. It's beautiful. It's a nice scenery. It's peaceful. Freezing a little bit. You see my shoes? Little crazy redhead lady. Let's see. Good morning, Malcolm, Billy Joe, Maja, Lisa K. Jones. This is Ocean City, Maryland. It's the boardwalk, and this is the beach side. And then down this way is the boardwalk itself. This is coming out of the Grand Hotel. And then this is the boardwalk stores. Again, that's the hotel I'm in. Hello, Sherilyn. Miss Debbie. Ray Dawn. This is the other end of the boardwalk. Good morning. Isn't this beautiful? It's just, I mean, the ocean is just gorgeous. There's people with the seagulls down that way. Let's see if I can shrink them up. Good morning, Tony. Good morning, Barry. I'm in Ocean City, Maryland. Isn't this just beautiful? And then, of course, that's the boardwalk stores, some of them. There's more down that way, but I'm not freezing. It's beautiful here. It's very calm. I like that. It is very cold. I feel like the abominable snowman. Ooh, gloves. Isn't that just beautiful? Last night, it was so cold I couldn't even feel the tips of my fingers. But just watching the waves are just totally awesome. There's people walking on the beach. It's crazy. I think the closer we get to the water, the more colder it gets. You did, Crystal. Very good. I didn't know it. I didn't want to know it. I'm here with one of my best friends, and her name is Stephanie Wells, and she's basically my manager. Takes care of my appointments and my emails and my website. Somebody I finally find to trust, so we get away. And she kidnapped me. People just walking on the boardwalk. This is just awesome. My next adventure, I'd love to go to California. People walking. It's just awesome. It's very, very pretty. We've got speed walkers here too. I don't know if they're speed walking for losing weight or speed walking getting away from the cold. Good morning, Pamela. Miss Debbie. Miss Cat. Hello, Miss Cat. No, Tony, I'm not. I can't even catch a tan, let alone freeze my butt off in that. No, Dale. Isn't this just, it's awesome. I mean, oh, we got another walker. Good morning. It's just awesome. Awesome, awesome, awesome. There she is. She's coming out. Everybody, this is Miss Stephanie Wells. Tony, I see you laughing at me. Well, hello, Miss Stephanie. How are you? You ready to freeze your butt off for shells?
No shells were worth that much.
You get to hold it out there now, so I can poke.
Oh.
Just aim it everywhere. See what they're saying.
Ooh,
I'm freezing my numbs off.
Why does it say you're in California?
Does it?
Yeah, it says you're attending some shamanic event in California. I'm like, no.
I'm in Ocean City, guys.
Let's go for a swim.
That's what somebody just said. Tony says you're going to be a part of the polar bear. Yeah, no deal. I wear a size whopping 5. Forget about it. My skinny butt ain't getting in there. I'd float to the top anyways. What are they saying?
I don't know. I can't read it.
Your glasses are on your head, you goofball. Coffee, guys. There's my polar bear. I'm dipping in now.
Somebody says you look cute.
I look like an elf. It's cool. It's beautiful here.
Probably no sea glass out there for me.
I know. There's a lady that has a shovel and she was digging. At first I was like, that is not Stephanie out here already.
No, I didn't even see the message. I just happened to walk past. I was playing poker.
Oh, good Lord. Well, I tried to tag you in this one, but the other one sent me to Shamanism, California, so forget about it.
Well, that's what you selected.
I don't know why. I couldn't see worth a lick. My heart's in California where the heat is.
I have a friend that lives in outside of. She lives in Napa. She said it was 72 there.
Oh, that's awesome. Awesome weather. And we can walk down the pier if you want, or up on the boardwalk so they can see everything that's here. There's a lot of people. Let me get my sunglasses on. Well, you know, these shoes are awesome.
Huh?
These shoes, I figured out with my toes would be cool. I showed everybody my feet.
Nice.
I'm crazy. A crazy redhead.
Nice. You were a tossing turning redhead last night.
Was I?
Yes.
Yeah. Telling you.
Every time you moved, my eyes bugged open.
Huh?
Because I was waiting for you to see who you were looking for.
Talk to them and tell them what we were doing last night.
We went a ghost hunting because there was one trapped in the elevator door right outside our room.
Well, it was actually 2 men, 1 woman, and there's got to be a story where she was showing me. You can point it to me if you want. 12 o'clock, a little after 12 o'clock last night in the Grand Hotel, Stephanie and I were doing, I guess you would call what? Just checking to see if we could find anything. Of course, I see everything. But there was a demon. He would shape himself as a demon with just 3 fingers. And when I started looking at it, he was forming himself really big. And he was holding on to a female. And I looked at the female that must have passed because I seen her spirit. She was showing me like a video of herself of what happened in the arm around the arms of the whatever was holding on to him, because it was dark and it had glowing eyes, I guess you would call. And to me, you know, I had the ability to, you can form, a spirit can form themselves into anything. But
I saw an alien face.
yeah, he did. He was trying to form himself as like an alien or whatever. He was trying to intimidate is what he was doing.
Okay,
And,
for me it worked.
well, I've been dealing with spirits since I was little, so.
Hence the new sleeping arrangements.
Yeah. So anyways, it was like he had them clutched in his arm, in between the arms, and you could see 3 fingers on both hands. And I had the ability to see if, no matter what it forms itself at, if there is a little twinkle where the heart would have been, I know it was human, and whoever it is has been lingering so long that because they don't get forgiveness, they become angry. And when we get angry, we feed off of energy. And it was right by the elevator. And it kind of like, you know what, this is not, it kind of pissed me off, excuse the slang, but it did. It pissed me off to the point where I put my shield up and I say, I demand it to show me who it really is. And the woman, the young girl, showed me that she must have been drinking with 2 men, and they were horsing around in a pool, and she must have drowned. And then, of course, it depends on how many years it's been, but because these men had this secret or this guilt of this girl's death, I don't know if they were drawn back to the spot where, you know, like I said, the demon was holding on to them. Because I saw the 2 men. One was a biker guy. He was wearing glasses with gray frames on. And he had really, really beautiful, light, beautiful, thin hair. Like he was a little bald up at the top, but he had long hair. And the other one had short, dark hair. And this negative was holding on to them, and I told the girl, because she was more talkative basically, and I was asking her, you know, what happened, and she was showing me that the one guy with the short dark hair, he had a towel around him, so that told me, okay, there's a pool. And she was basically showing me a video on the elevator door, showing me that they were horsing around, they were drinking. I don't know if she was, excuse the pun, but a hired female, if you know what I mean, or they were just friends and they were hanging out. And she showed me that she broke her neck and she drowned. So are these men, because they were around and it happened, we can go back this way, did they take fault because they were with her and they couldn't save her, or they were horsing around too hard, or, you know, a lot of people don't realize that people die with guilt. That's called unfinished business. So when we have unfinished business, is this the reason why they were drawn back into the spot where this woman died? I mean, this hotel has a lot of spirits. Stephanie and I were using her tablet to record, just to find if we can find out if any evidence of even orbs. Because, you know, you could send me a dark picture, or you could send me a video, and I look at it, I have the capability, I'm cold, guys, sorry, to see what you can't see, and then I can show it to you, or I can see the story about it. And anyways,
Now,
I don't know if we were drawn here in that particular spot because it was right by the hotel door that we were staying in. You know, things are not accidental. They're not accidental.
well, there's no such thing as coincidence.
Yeah, there was no coincidence on why I was drawn to that. So, was it the woman wanting to be free of her, what we would call damnation, in her spot where she's stuck. You know, I have an issue on when somebody has a car accident and they put these crosses and bears and all that. What you're doing is you're creating it to be their sacred spot where they died at. And what happens is they rerun this accident all the time. And it's sad to me because every time I'm going down the highway or a beltway or a road and I see this, I'm doing the cross, I'm sending them to the light, I'm showing them their loved ones at the light just so they can move on. I don't want anyone feeling they're not worthy of that light. You know, we're worse judges than God is. And we hold ourselves accountable even for accidents. Even for accidents. And we shouldn't do that. But how we can repent even on something that someone's passed or you haven't seen them in years is by basically saying, please forgive me. And what you're doing is everything is energy. You have to look at everything as energy. Even your thought is energy. And when you're throwing that out there, you're asking for forgiveness. And no matter, you don't sit there and wait until the day you die and think that you have to wait until you die. No, you repent now. You make your life better. You change your attitude around. You know, my only memory of my father's mother that's 100% German, Mary Elizabeth, or Elizabeth Mary, was anger. She was always angry. Was that really anger because she didn't like anybody, or was that because she had no memories of her own mother? I mean, she was a twin, and her mother and them had her and her twin sister on a camp, and she begged a man to take her daughters, and he says, I couldn't hide 2 daughters. I could take one. And of course, my grandmother was the child. She never knew her family. She never knew where she belonged. And she ended up in foster homes. So, I mean, anger, it grows. It's like fungus. Anger is like fungus. And when you allow that anger to control you, or you're afraid to turn out to be like somebody that you love, but you didn't like, and you're holding on to that, you're manifesting it to be okay. You're opening that door and saying, well, they got away with it, I can too. And that's not a life for you to be able to change it for that person. It's a circle, it's a cycle. You have to change it. You have to learn and teach them that life is good and you can change. You don't have to be hateful. You don't need to be mean. I see things totally different than a lot of people, a lot. And we all do. Nobody's the same. And I feel with this girl, what Stephanie and I to be right at the door. And the only thing I can think of, because it's an elevator, it's not that particular spot, it's down. And on the second floor, we're on the 6th, second floor, there's a pool.
Yeah. But that's a worker elevator.
Right. But the thing is, was she a worker, or was it a worker that worked there and brought her in?
Huh?
They said the boardwalk.
Well, somebody asked where we were at. I know it says California, but no, we're in Ocean City, Maryland.
Freezing our butts off.
Oh, I need that.
Which one?
The middle one.
Hilarious. Tell them how you felt about when you were doing the investigation.
I was scared.
What were you scared of?
Well, I was scared because when you originally asked me, the first night, well, or I guess earlier that day,
Right.
when we were coming down the hallway, you said, tell me if you see anything.
Great.
And I saw the three marks on the door.
Yep.
And you said, what else? And I looked, and that's when it popped right out at me. And I said, I saw a demon. But that sealed it right there for me. That sealed it right there for me because I called it a demon. I became scared.
Yeah, but the thing is that you have to understand that when you know it's a demon, but like I said, when people die and they have a lot of shame, they become stronger and angrier, and this is how negative is allowed to attach itself to a soul that's passed. We'll go over there. That, no, you go that way. We're going that way.
Oh.
I think a shade or something. My fingers are frozen. But yeah, is what happens is that because of our guilt, we become weaker, and negative it attaches itself to someone very easily because of the guilt that they're holding on to. So because it was in this hotel, and it was a what was it, employees.
It's an employee or a worker elevator, yeah.
Right. So that tells me that one of the men worked here, and that's why she died here, and she was with them. That's why he's basically feeling like he should be stuck here because of the guilt.
What? Wait, don't leave me. My hands are freezing.
I'm freezing. Let's see what they're saying. If I can put my glasses on. Right. Somebody said put the cigarette out. You know what? Y'all are a bunch of tattletales.
That's why I'm holding the phone.
Tattletales. Exactly, Debbie Grassberger. It's about the faith, and that's what I try to do, even with the earthbound souls that hold themselves. So, all right, Carl, I hear you. You didn't see nothing. I had a feather in my hand. That kind of feather. But, that's right, it's faith, and that's what I try doing with the spirits, that when I do, there goes Stephanie. Where you going, Stephanie?
I'm walking down to the water.
Hasta la vista, baby. So anyways, I try to work with spirit that are earthbound and stuck or unfinished business or guilt. I guess the going live changed because now it's saying that I can bring people on if I wanted to. I've never done that before. Crystal, I also felt that too, but my most concern was it was that negative that was first formed itself, and it was basically hiding the other two men and that woman, and then I demanded it to open its hands, the arms, because he was like feeling like he was carrying them, if that makes sense. And I said, I demand you to open that up in the name of Jesus Christ. Denise fault, I know that. Don't you tattle on me, woman. It was not. It was a feather. Look, all this stuff around here. That's gross. I didn't do that. Debbie Grassberger, most of the time when we want something so bad, we refuse to even acknowledge what's in front of us. So when you are wanting answers, learn another way of having them speak to you. Just don't play with those Ouija boards. Those are doors that are opening up, and you could give negative more strength on that kind of stuff. You can use a pendulum, but be careful on what you write on the paper. Yes or no? Are you alive? Did you die? Did you have was there a murder? Did you die of natural causes? Stuff like that, you know. Denise, I see you cheating sometimes too. Don't make me read you through this phone. If you see that little hooded thing out there, let's see if I could bring it in. Nope, it won't let me bring it in. But anyway, Stephanie's out there, and she's got the the pointy head. She's that dot right there. It's hilarious. But yeah, I wanted to share my experience here in Ocean City, Maryland. I'm not in California. I'm in Ocean City, Maryland, at the beach on the boardwalk. And if you guys can see that boat way out there, that is just awesome to me. Crazy, but awesome. It is. It's beautiful, Stacy. So, I just wanted to share this with you guys. Well, Debbie Grassberger, I'm also a, Denise Bolt, stop tattling on me, woman. So anyways, Debbie, I'm also a mentor, and I have classes and one-on-one. There is a mentoring class that I have had on Facebook for a very, very long time. I have Jeanette here in this, that is my student. Denise Bolt was my student. Stephanie is my student. Just get in touch with me. Thank you, Stacy Grubb. Lee. Thank you, David. Thank you, Debbie. I just wanted to share some peace with you guys, because I know all of us are going through a lot of stress and feeling stuck and lost and denied. Thing is when we're denied, it's not about us, it's about your energy and your spirit guides and your guardians and your loved ones. Maybe they're trying to tell you that you need to get a little bit more faith in yourself and know that in your heart, stay with it. Just stay with your gut instinct, because every single one of us are one way or another gifted. Alright guys, I'm going to let you go. God bless you. Love you. Thank you for following. Thank you for watching. Maybe I'll go back on tomorrow for a little while at a certain time tomorrow night and go live and do a one-question reading. My way of paying it forward. It's not like I owe anybody, but I love doing what I do. And I love seeing your energies change. Alright guys, have a good day. God bless.